This section, we're going to look at the properties of logarithm, which is going to help us simplify some of these log expressions or logarithmic expressions. Let's look at the first property and pay attention to the base. If I have a base b of a log base b of m, because these two have the same base, the answer is m. Same thing over here. If this is a log base b of base b, so it's important that if they have the same base, again, the answer is going to be m in this case. The third property, sometimes we're given log base b of m times n. It might be easier if you break it into two pieces. It becomes log base b of m plus log base b of n. And I can also go the other way. Sometimes if they give me this, it might be easier for the algebra to go and put it back like this. This one here, the one with division, you notice is going to change into subtraction. And again, we can do it either way. And property number 5, log base b of m to the power k. A lot of times we don't want to really work with power, especially if it's more than 3, it's more than 2. So what happened here, this is a very important property. I can bring this power and put it in the front, and it just becomes a coefficient, a number. Okay? So we're going to use these properties to simplify or evaluate, in this case, evaluate. There's number one, I have a base 5 or a log base 5, so I notice they're the same base of 18, so the answer is 18 using property number 1. This one here again, I have a base 3 over base 3, so the answer is x minus 2. Remember, ln is a log base e, so I have a base e of a base e, so the answer is 3t. For these questions, it says use the properties of logarithm to evaluate each of these expressions without using a calculator. All right, so look at this log base 5 of a base 5. So the answer is a square root of 3. And you notice it's a single expression. So when you get to number 5, you notice you have a log base 4 plus log base 4. So you have two of them. So before you can even use the other property, we're going to combine these. And this is addition. So this is log base 4. Addition goes into multiplication. Now you have a base 4 of a log base 4. So the answer is the 6 times 3. Uh, well, okay, so here, before I can do this, actually, I forgot about this. If you have a number in the front, you have to put it up here first. So this becomes 3 squared. So the coefficient next to the L has to be a 1. So if you have any number other than 1 right here, make it a power. So this becomes 9 times 6, which is a 54. The next two questions, it says express in a single logarithm. So you look at what you have, log base 2 minus log base 2. Again, you look at the coefficient, it's very important. That's a 1. That's not a 1. So before I can use the property to simplify this into a single logarithm, I need to take care of the 1/3. So you put it as a power. Now I have that subtraction, I'll use the property that changes subtraction into division. And you can take care of the numbers, and actually this answer turns out to be a 4. Same thing over here. This half is outside the parentheses, so don't worry about it. Just leave it outside. Now I have the coefficient is 1, 1, 1, so that's good. Now I can do these two first. So that's log base b of m. Addition goes into multiplication minus log base b of p. Now I'm going to do one more time. I'm going to take the subtraction and use the property that tells me I can change it into division. And when you're simplifying these, if you have a number in the front like this, they expect you to go ahead and make it a power. Depends on if you're taking a multiple choice question, they might leave it like this, they might change it into this. Next, the two questions is about expanding. So we're going to take these logarithmic expression and expand them. And you can start with the 18. You can start with anything you want. You can break it into little pieces. 2 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 18. So these are multiplications. So I'll use the property with multiplication that says you can change them into addition. There you go. Now, because of these are the same, I can combine them. So that's two of those. And one more step they might do is, again, that number in the front, they prefer if we make it a power. And that's it. That's the answer. You can do it like this or this. This one here, I notice we have multiplication, x times. So this is natural log. Multiplication is going to change into addition. Natural log of x, I can do anything with this. The only thing I can do here is change that radical into a half, then bring that half down, because when you expand, you bring the number to the front. And that's it. There's nothing I can do. That's the answer. We cannot break this up, because to break this up, it has to say natural log of 1 plus natural log of x squared. And that's what they're talking about here.